Hi guys, Paul from PABrewNews. We have a beer here called Bliss. Bliss from the Thin Man Brewing Company. This is the first I've ever had anything from Thin Man. I know Joe from the Average Beer Patrol, Average Joe from the Beer Patrol, screw that all up, did have some beers by these guys. I know I've heard him talk about it. Also, I believe Todd's talked about it, and Rod J from Rod J Beer Ventures. But this is a double IPA called Bliss. It was. Oh, my table's shaky. The table's shaky. Everything's beat up down here. So, I got a shaky table. I got a bong eye and a shaky table. This is an 8% double IPA, which makes me happy already. Once you hit 8%, I'm listening. I'm listening. Gonna crack it open. I'll get you a little bit more information in just a tick. Label out. Throw it in the old Avery can. Alright, and this is from Buffalo, New York. That's why Joe always has the goodness of the Thin Man. Thought they were from New York, but I didn't know where. Thin Man Brewing Company, Buffalo, New York. So this one is definitely a big old shout out to Joe at the Beer Patrol. If you haven't checked out his channel, you're definitely not subscribed to me because he has almost as many subscribers as I do. So if you haven't, subscribe to that Sobo because he's a good guy and he's got very good beer reviews and good quality, unlike everything I've ever done. Ching chang, there you go. And up to light streaming carbonation, I can see at the side of the glass, nice sedimentation kind of wafting through, but it is haze for days. There's a lot of haze in there. I didn't give it the full on swirl because I don't do that usually because I don't know, I just not really used to doing it all the time. I don't think it's that hazy, so I'm not used to doing that. So didn't do it the swirl, so maybe it'll get cloudier and cloudier, but it is certainly haze for days right now. Big old white head, alcohol legs, and some lacing sticking really nice to the top of the glass already. So let's get a aroma and see what we have for the Bliss from the Thin Man Brewing Company, which I'm very excited to try. And I picked this up at Bloom Brew in Bloomsburg, New York. Or Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, the only town in Pennsylvania. Here we go, cheers. That's nice. That has like a really interesting smell. It has this bright, little bit of perfuminess, and it has this nice little, reminds me almost like smelling a dandelion kind of quality too, like those kind of spring flowers. So it's a little flowery, a little perfumey, but it has this sharp kind of zesty citrus tone, almost like dish soap liquid, like a nice zippy, zesty lemon and grapefruit kind of mixing together. Really nice, very bright. A little pillowiness of a little something that reminds you of like a torrefied wheat kind of tone under, a little bit under there too. Brightness. Maybe even a hint of a tangerine in there, but very bright and vibrant and lively. It smells like bliss. Okay, let's get into it. Cheers. That tangerine is definitely coming out in the taste. Those kind of cuties, tangerine, a little hint of grapefruit, a little hint of that, a little zing of that lemon still in there too, but there's a lot of nice, sweet, juicy, almost like a hint of an orange tangerine vibe going through there that is delicious. You know what I mean? Really nice. Soft little peppery earthiness. Again, oh, that taste of that kind of reminds me of those kind of tangerine cutie things. I mean, it is really nice. That is tasty. If you like those little fruits, you'll love this beer. I'll tell you that. That is vibrant. Yeah, So that's something that reminds me of that little dish soap quality, that little citrus tone from a dish soap quality. And then it has this beautiful little sweetness to it. Wow, that's nice. I don't know if that's a little lactose sweetness mixing in with a little bit of like a torrefied or wheat or oat sweetness. That is just perfectly blended. That sweetness is coming through there and has a little bit of a lactose vibe because it's just so creamy. But then it almost complements perfectly that zippy vibrantness from the hops, that kind of tangerine orange that you're actually tasting sweetness from juice, if you know what I mean. It's one of those ones that just hits everything perfectly on the nail. Let us dump the rest in and see what we have. Okay. I don't know if it says anything on here. I don't think so. Independently craft brewed. It's just Bliss Thin Man Brewery. I think the Thin Man Brewery, the company logo with the head there, it always just reminds me of the PBS logo. I don't know why. Double India Pale Ale, 8% alcohol by volume, and that's all it really says. And that is tasty, and it still kind of remained the same kind of haze for days, same look, that vibrant yellow kind of look has still remained. Particleization, you can actually see the particleization. It's just not a simple haze. And that nice streaming carbonation is still there. So let's get into it again. Cheers. It's not in your face. It's very mellow and soft and delicious and tasty. It's not wham, whoo, filling your palate immediately and bombarding you with, those sensations. Just really easy drinking, crushable, laid back, no idea it's 8% at all. Those fruit tones, those tropical fruit tones of those tangerines, that clementine kind of nectarine, not nectarine, but clementine, tangerine, cutie thing. It's just so good. It's very subtle and tasty, but it's really, really good. And a little bit of a soft, peppery earthiness going on. And again, a little bit of hint of that kind of dish soap citrus tone. So a soft bit of a lemon, soft bit of a grapefruit mixing in there too. And that sweetness from that malt base. I swear there's almost even a little bit of lactose in it because it's so creamy and silky with that sweetness. That I'm really impressed by this beer. This would be a beer. I'm assuming it comes in 4-packs. Yeah, it does. I was trying to remember because I bought this when it was singled, and I'm pretty sure there was 4-packs behind it. That when I'm drinking the fourth beer, excuse me, when I'm drinking the fourth beer of this, while I'm watching a movie or something like that, it's going to be so easy drinking that I'm thinking I'm still on my second or third, but it's done. If you know what I mean, it's going to be one of those sad states when you look down and you realize the 4-pack is gone because it's that crushable, easy drinking, but yet tasty, delicious. One of those kind of beers. Kind of has almost everything going to it. It's not it's like that medium size of a medium body, so it's not the biggest beer. It's not supposed to be a haze for days pillow bomb. It doesn't say it's supposed to be, so you can't put it to that accolade right now because it's not advertising as such. Right now, it's advertising as Bliss. And the 4-pack of this with a nice movie on a relaxed day, I'm so sad I didn't buy a 4-pack. All I can tell you is they didn't have much of this left. And I don't know when it hit the shelves, but it probably hit the shelves pretty recently and it just flew off. So, and I can see why. This is a really good beer. This is my first helping from Thin Man Brewing Company, and it is a tasty one. Double IPA Bliss. Bliss. I don't know if Joe's ever reviewed this beer. I don't remember seeing him do it. I have another one from them I picked up today called, I think it was like Trails of the Wombat, I believe. Another IPA, but it was brewed with Galaxy hops, which I know Joe just did Ithaca Flower Power with Galaxy hops. However, again, another one that I don't remember him reviewing, so I don't know. But he might have had it, and if he did, I hope he lets me know his thoughts and opinions. Just like you should let me know your thoughts and opinions if you watch this. This is a good beer. I'm gonna give this one that's a solid 9 out of 10. If I was doing the the little quarter marks like Joe does, I think Joe does like more quarter marks. This is definitely gonna get like a 9.25 for me because it is a really tasty brew, and I don't even know how old it is. There's a date, but it's all smeared up. I think it's all smeared up, but I bet you it's about a month old, and it's really good. So this has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.